Hello, and today we're going to be tucking into this massive monstrosity just beside me. We're going to give it a bit of a clean and a repair and basically hope for the best. And then we are going to look into getting some other bits and pieces sorted. So hopefully everything will go okay. So we are going to be doing this, and then we've got Ninjago stuff to go. And of course, there's a serious poll running today. How's the weather with you? I can't feel my face. It's splendid. It's wet. I like building sets. Simple as that. DGI, how are we? Good afternoon to you. So Shibo's freezing his nuts off by the sounds of it. So that's nice and splendid. Reporting in from the Eye of the Storm. It's the beginning and we're about 5 hours out of a 48-hour storm. Heavy, heavy snow. So wouldn't surprise me if I cannot feel my face. It starts to move quite far forward. So I thought, well, why not? So this is the set. Excuse me. This is the set in question. This massive thing just here. So I want to try and get the chain working because the chain isn't doing anything, which isn't exactly ideal. This is part of the Ninjago display. This is actually going to be built in with the display, but I want it actually working. It needs a good cleanup, and I've got like random bits and like flags and paths and just stuff, look, which has... It's either not from this set or it's from this set because it has been moved quite a few times, basically. But I do like this because you've got little bits and pieces like this where you just got the measure up bits on there. So this needs a full-blown repair and a very, very deep clean. So we'll repair it, we'll clean it, we'll move on. And then we'll move on to the next set because I have a random... What have I got at the back? What is all this? A pig CMF, apparently. So there's a pig CMF hidden at the back of this. So, yeah, I want to basically focus on the chain. I'm going to get the instructions up in the background, but not in front of you, so you guys and girls aren't bored. Need to see what bits and pieces I'm missing, because obviously me being an absolute monumental Belgies, I dropped it. This is a long, long time ago, and I never put it back together properly. So it's not exactly ideal. So the plan of this set here is we're going to have dragons going across the top from Ninjago and then across the front, and in all of these, which are working, is going to be the snakes and the villains. So what I'm tempted of doing, because it's a pretty cool set to be fair. So you've got a switchable track. So you've got this bit. So this, I don't know if the depth perspective is there, but you've got this part of the track. Nice and simple. So that part of the track just goes shooting past. You have that going round. You can pull this bit out because this bit actually does work. You can then add that to the track, and then you're away with two of them. So I can have them battling. I can have basically the ninjas and the snakes battling and doing bits and pieces. So that is the plan. That is the plan of attack for that. Greek freak. Good afternoon to you. Hopefully you are okay. Thank you very much indeed. I would say they wouldn't go that far, to be honest. They're just hanging on for dear life, I do believe. So if I get you slightly angled that way, I can actually see you a little bit better and reach the keyboard. So yeah, that's basically the plan. So we've got that, and then we're carrying on with this. You saw the screen grab potentially with this beside it. So that's the layout of the old town now. And then we're just going to progress and move forward. So I need to go through all. So like this bit, for example, this is floating. Now, I don't know why it's floating, because I don't know if it's this bit down here has been put in the wrong... Oh, actually, has it? So I just need to figure all of this stuff out, because there's bits that I've not looked at properly. I just need to repair it. So that's what we're going to do. So what you guys and girls are up to today, then obviously, please let me know. I'm going to get the instructions up in the background. I'll figure out things like I don't even know this flags part of this set. I haven't got a clue what some of this is, but it's got a walking path. Got all the little accessories with it, like all the hats and stuff. But it does need a good clean because yeah, it's been broken a few times. Like we've got a floater there. But my sole purpose of this is to get this chain working. I don't actually know what it's catching on. So that should be good. That should be good fun. So everybody that's liked the video so far, thank you very much indeed. Everybody that's taken part in the poll. Obviously, all jokes aside, I hope everybody from the States, if you are watching this back on the replay because you're bored, you're fitting well and everything's okay. So all the banter to one side, as long as you're warm enough and it's not too bad, fingers crossed, you'll be all right. One brick stud, good afternoon to you. Hopefully you are okay. At the moment, the poll, it's a serious poll, is how's the weather? You've got one option that I can't feel my face. The other is splendid. The next one is wet. The other one is I like building Lego sets. And at the moment, we've got an equal vote for all. And I have a nice big bit of drink just there, so that will keep me going for the next few hours. You building any? If anybody, of course, is building anything, the Lego website is in the background. So just let me know. I can get that up onto the Lego website, and we can just flop that up and see. And obviously, I will be jumping to the instruction booklet from time to time, so you can actually see what I'm doing as well. And then, yeah, we'll carry on with the Ninjago set after. So yeah, roller coaster and Ninjago. But this coaster is all to do with the up-and-coming Ninjago display, like I said. So Ninjago Dragons up top, Series 1 snakes all across the front, because, of course, it was a theme park where they found the actual snake bit. So this is going to be in between the workshop and the old town, exactly how it was on the screen grab. So that's how this is going to work. Oddly, that's a very bizarre comment, but I will say thank you. Thanks for being British. Yeah, I guess. I mean, there's not much I can really do about that. I just fell out where I was born. It is. Yes. See, we know. So that is the plan. So we are doing that. That's the feel that I'm going for. If you guys and girls haven't seen the internals of this, so this is why I'm going over this in detail. It is basically you've got like 16. You've got the front of the track is on a 16 base plate. The middle is completely open, and then the back of it is on another 16 base plate. So it's a base plate and a half deep. It's huge, but you have got space for the inside for loads of bits and pieces. So I have got some all like the fun fairy type bits and like a pirate slide ride and other little bits and pieces will go in the middle on this for now. And then we'll basically figure it out as we go. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start on the chain and then work my way through. Obviously, it's extremely long, this set as well. So yeah, it takes up most of a table. So I've got it the wrong way around, and I've got an overhang either way. So I've got to be very, very careful, and it's a bit snug. Yes, and that's why I need the mech as well, because I'm going to have her samurai mech around this. So I want the Rising Dragon sort of Easter eggs across the top, and then I want Series 1 across the bottom as a part of the Ninjago display. So I think as I've just done the Old Town bit, this is the next bit that we're going to, and I'm just going to work my way around and fix things up as we go. So it is. I need the instructions up because it's battered. It is battered. This. So let me just get the Lego website up in the background, and we will see instructions. If I can. I'll go to the chain. I've never looked at the instructions on this online, so I'm hoping that they're on there. If not, and then I'm going to have to put this back and then carry on with the Ninjago. Yeah, there they are. Right, okay. View instructions. Right, I share this with you. There's 2 sheets for this. There's 2 sheets, which is nice. So there we go. Right, I think you guys and girls can see that now. So this is it. Came back out in 2018. 4,121, 24 pieces, but it is, like I said, huge. So that's the space you've got in the middle. So basically, I'm going to do a Series 1 diorama at the bottom, and then a Series 1 Rising Dragon across the top. And I can already see that flag goes there. Fantastic. So that looks like that is all the flags. It looks like I just need 3 blue flags. I wonder where that was from. So done a thing, and we've already seen a flag. So let's see where the chain is. And I will get this off the screen, and then we'll see. I don't know if you can. We didn't see one of those in the research yesterday, but obviously you can see how many minifigures there are now. There's a lot of characters, isn't there? So, right, instructions are down, but yeah, it would be pretty cool because the plan is to have both of the people on it flying around. Potentially have the ninja on the one, that on the other, or have Jay and Nia just basically coming to their doom, or whatever it might be. But yes, it's huge. But the chain is very, very problematic on this. And if I was to motorize it, obviously it would work, but it's on a complete go slow. So let's go in reverse order, see what this actually has to offer with regards to, there's all your pieces. So you look at that, you've got 13 16 by 16 base plates and 4 8 by 16 base plates. That's how big this thing is. So obviously you guys and girls know how big a 16 by 16 base plate is. This really is monumentally big. There's all the different bits and track that you can get. If you go over to Germany, you can actually buy these in all different colours as well, which is quite nice. You can mix and match the track colours up and make your own custom stuff. The year of the diner is when this came out. So if you've got the diner, what a beautiful looking thing that is. We were talking about the modulars yesterday, and that really is. To be fair, the diner is very clever. With regards to full space at the bottom, nice staircase at the back, boxing gym. Of course, is also the year of this. Now, can you imagine what my next set I might be fixing up? I have got this in lots of pieces, so this also will need to be repaired over a period of time. There is an opportunity, if I wanted to power it up, which I'm not going to obviously do. Come on, it's just loading really very, very slowly. That's your motor. That's the set complete. That's what you need. Another £1,000 worth of nonsense. Well, at least I got that bit connected, so that's all right. Yeah, that's how it should be looking. But I just want the chain. That's all I want. What's it reminding you to do? Yeah. So you got the Technic system through it. So basically, you got like a full thing. You pull that out. I'm assuming it's not. It's just not working properly. It sounds like it should be, but something's come loose on the inside. So we might have to strip that down. But you get the idea just how big this set is. So it's not like this isn't going to take 5 minutes. So let me go all the way back up. Not building, but I just brought the winter gazebo, which I somehow missed out on last year. Brought it on Vintage. Oh, honestly, what a set that is as well. The rooftop design on the top of that works really, really well within the Winter Village display. It's such a nice set. So congratulations on picking that up, One Brick Stud. That'll look really nice in your full thing. Oddly says just accept it. Except being British. Just accept being British. I've got no choice. At some point, when I'm going to build my Ninjago town, I've got to get the Lego Ninjago movie city set. It's because it's concentrating on one building and it's all cramped. Can you put it up? I can. Well, you've got two options. I can either show you it, which is slightly covered, but it is that one just there. Huge thing. And it looks amazing. And then, of course, if you were to get that, or you could get that or the docks, because they're both obviously from the movie. And then you've got all the Lego movie sets to go with it. But I can show you Ninjago City. Oh, Ninjago City from Ninjago City. So what you're looking at is this, isn't it? This is the badger. Yeah, so it's a retired product. It's going to be very, very hard to find now, though. Very, very hard to find. You might be best off if you want something that's as impactful and a full thing, maybe the Ninjago Gardens. Because it depends if you're going Ninjago movie or you're going Spinjitzu. Because this is the old one, which now is extremely expensive. But you've also got the Ninjago Garden, which again, it's under the Ninjago City, but it's under the cartoon, not the movie, and it's like for like the same height. But that retired the other year. So it just depends on if you want. I suppose the only difference is that this one is celebrating 10 years of Ninjago, and the other one just has movie characters in it. So that's the difference between the two. So you've got the Ninjago City Gardens is the TV show. The Ninjago City is the movie. So if you are thinking of getting one or the other, just because you want a representation, both of them are on one base plate. This actually has the golden minifigures in it. So this actually has a larger selection of characters in than the other one. It's basically personal preference. They're both as beautiful as each other. So it's just dependent on what it is that you it's just dependent on what it is that you want. So if I spin this back around here, so I've got the old town, going in on that bit. But going in the far corner, you've got the workshop, then you've got the market in the middle, then the tall thing. That tall thing is the gardens, then it's the city, and the docks are tucked behind the bounty. So they're all there. But it's just dependent on what it is that you're thinking. So yeah, but it's a very, very good idea. It is a very, very good idea. Right. I want the city so much in the docks. I plan to drop. Yeah, it's worth it. But if you've only got space for one, maybe for DGI, it might be worth saving the money and going for the city gardens. But the actual movie set is so good. It is so good. So quickly pop this back up for both of you. If I had the space, I'd actually bring the set over onto this table, but because I've got this monstrosity of a coaster beside me, it's not working properly. It's not going to fit. So so this is what you're after. And it just has everything in from the movie, basically. But you've got all the weird and wonderful villains as well. But yeah, it's a very, very nice looking set. You've got the big rooftop with the sushi bar. You've got Lloyd with his hidden compartment. You've got really nice open bits on the inside, all the buildings. You've got a working ATM. You've got the comic book store. You've got the food element on the inside of it just there as well, which is nice. Then you've got the bottom run. It's sturdy, give it its due. This one's much, much more sturdy than the gardens. And obviously this is fully modular as well. So, but you can just see you got Lloyd in his tracksuit, and then you've got Kai in the tracksuit, and then you just got like general people. You've got the crab machine that flips. So that's an actual working thing where the crab changes color. There's all your ninja, your bits and pieces. There's the working money because you load that up in the background. Then you've got all of the other bits and pieces on the back. So, I mean, don't forget how old this set is, but it's got fully interchangeable movie posters, may I add. So they're just joking around with different bits and pieces. And you've got Tired of Walking and all that kind of stuff. It's got its own Ninjago language as well. You've got a little bit of a gift shop, some Easter eggs from other bits and pieces from maybe the TV show. You've got Sweep, what a cool character that is. Working lift at the back, all the way up, all the way back down again, so you can get off floor by floor by floor. So you've got like the little alleyways at the back. You've got the nice tea with the frogs, and then the boat works. So how this works is that you go underneath the bridge, which is gorgeous, and you can park up just there. But where you've got the pins, I think this is one of the first sets ever to do it, the docks will connect to it, and the docks will either connect in this pinhole on the bottom right or the pinhole on the bottom left. So you can have the docks going one way or the other, and it can enter the docks from different angles, or you can have it displayed back or front. So you can actually display these multiple ways. And then there's all the minifigures that are included. Again, all based on the actual film. So they are nice. But it just depends on what it is that you want. If you want it from the TV show, like I said, but the villains are ridiculous because they're firing crabs and fish. Look, so glittery fish water pistol things is what they're doing. They're just throwing fish at everybody. No wonder they don't succeed. But that's what it looks like on the back. So yeah, it's a fantastic set. And it was well ahead of anything else that was at the time. Sets have started to catch it up now, over a period of time. But from a build experience, it is very, very good. It is very, very good. So One Brick Stud has got the garden markets and the workshop. Well, that is a good lineup. I thought the Old Town build was very, very good. Very, very impressed with the Old Town build. So I'm glad. Excuse me. I'm glad I picked that up. But I think you can get the docks cheaper than the city, but you might have to drop some money on the city. And I was really lucky because I went into Smith's and they were in a sale because it was the same year this retired, the Joker Manor. And I remember going into Smith's on Boxing Day and getting it in a Boxing Day sale. Because remember when we used to have Boxing Day sales? That's right. Don't worry, 3, 2, 1. That is fine. I thought there was an agreement going on. So I'm assuming Sean. Well, I thought Sean might be driving around. It's raining, so he always, when he leaves the house, it rains. Right. DJ says the problem is that both are good. I kind of want both. Yeah, true. One of them is more 20th century Mega City Ninjago style, and the other is Gardens more. Well, so the way of looking at it is the Ninjago. I'll get the gardens back up for you because it's only fair. So what I've just shown off for the city is all movie. Okay, so it's all movie bits. They did a load of movie sets. Don't forget the movie has absolutely nothing to do with the actual TV show itself. So, and One Brick Stud will also know because having built the other one. The one that I'm getting up for you now, let me get this up. This one. This literally has key things from the TV show over the last 10 years. So One Brick Studs built this one. I would say obviously the workshop probably is the weakest one out the lot. The docks is beautiful, but you've got to have it the wrong way round. So it's a bit different that way. Yeah, probably not a good idea, oddly, depending on what it is, mind. Depending on what it is. With regards to this is based on different episodes. So like the yellow bit, for example, there's a huge episode with it's like a big bit of the museum. So they've selected episodes of the last 10 years. So this is like a 10-year anniversary. It's basically the Old Town, but 5 years ago. That's what it is. So they've given you good characters from the TV show over the first 10 years. And you've got all the different arcade games that they play. You've got all of the different, again, it's fully modular. This is a big deal. So this thing down at the bottom is a huge deal because that is actually in the Ninjago City itself. It's not in the movie, but it is in Ninjago City from Spinjitzu. There is you know what that is, don't you? That's based on the Destiny's Bounty. So you've got really beautiful detail on the inside of the history piece. Again, you've got working bits and pieces, very, very similar. You've got removable posters. It's very, very similar. And then you've got the fan club, you've got Cole and his dirty trousers, and it clips together, obviously, with all of the others. And it's just a very nice thing. Now, you can see what they've done in the background. Look, they put there you go, One Brick Stud. You've got the docks and the city back to back, and then you've got that in front of you. So it's because the blue tower is a key thing from the TV show as well, isn't it? And they've sort of redone can't remember. I can't remember what series that's from. I know I can remember this the golden bit and the museum piece because Cole gets a job as a security guard, doesn't he? And is in there, and loads of stuff goes wrong in there, and then it all kicks off as it always does. But that's the figure that a lot of people wanted. They wanted the 10th anniversary woo because this was the year of the golden minifigures, whereas the 15th anniversary are now doing the first time in the line Elemental Masters. And the Elemental Masters actually have a lot more value after doing a bit of research last night. But look what you've got. So you've got the lovebird scene. You've got these two chilling out under the tree. Of course, that's just what they do when they go on their dates and stuff. Because don't forget, this is in Ninjago City. You've got Child Lloyd with Zane. And then, yeah, that's the bit. So you've got the removable fronts, so you can get in there nicely as well. Might have a thief about on this one as well, but this wraps all the way across the top. And then, yeah, that's your selection of characters. And that's what they look like together. So I'm just going to leave that on the screen for everybody, and you can start to dribble. Killian, how are we? Welcome. Hopefully you are good. But yeah, this looks it's tidy. So 3, 2, 1. How have you been, by the way? Have you made a deal? Or are we going to wait for Sean to get back in an hour or two, and he's going to let us know? Everybody that's liked the video so far, thank you very much indeed. Of course, if you've taken part in the poll, at the moment we're 8 votes in. Wet and Can't Feel My Face are currently drawing with each other. So at least you're all honest, because I think it is cold in certain places. I'm not sure why. Hang on. Let me have a look why. Let me have a look. Because you shouldn't be getting them. Well, I didn't think you should be getting them. I will have a look for the adverts. Let's see what it's about. Hang on. Let me go. I'm going into my YouTube studio in the background. There we go. Right, that should change it. I don't know why it was doing what it was doing, but there we go. So oddly, that should be a bit better for you. Hopefully, anyway. If it's not, then I can't do much. I can't do much about it. So you're just popular. Maybe that's all it is. Maybe they're just throwing them in. They're just throwing them in there for you. Yeah, it's going to be a rough week. It's going to be a rough week for you then. You didn't get the caravan? Oh, never mind. Never mind. I've got quite a lot of photos to send you, 3, 2, 1. I need to email you some bits and pieces because I've just stumbled across a load of boxed sets that I do not want at all. And I don't know if they're any good to you to sell for whatever it is that you want to do. So I want to know your selling pile, and if you wanted to swap anything or exchange for cash and sets and all that kind of stuff. So you have to let me know because I've just taken a load of photos before I went live. Right, where are we? So there we go. So One Brickster said the garden is stunning. Workshop's a nice extension. It is, yeah, it is very true. Because I think the market is great, and obviously the market and the workshops are Rising Dragons, isn't it? So it's a different TV show, but they both do very, very well. Yeah, well, yeah, that's it. So I've fine. So I'll send you a load of photos. I've just started to take some, and I found like old, I don't know if they're half valuable giveaway stuff. Some of them are good. I've got a load of Speed Champion cars sealed and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, I've got stuff that I've just come across. I was like, oh, well, yeah, we'll see. So because I don't need them, and I'm not going to do anything with them. I was just going to sell them anyway. So yeah, I've got like a little pile of stuff. Right, I was looking at the chain, wasn't I? 29 minutes and 29 seconds. Traditionally, this is what happens. I do absolutely nothing for at least half an hour, which is perfect. I am going to be looking at this chain in the background. So that way it doesn't jar your eyes, because I don't know how far back it is. So that's step 467 is what I'm looking at the moment. Right, what's going on with that? Right, I can already see a problem. Oh, I have a problem. My band has flipped off. Ooh, okay. Ah, balls. Right, so my issue for the issue number one, this is, I've got plenty of issues, you know that, is this little beggar just down here. So mine has gone ping. Like I said, I've not done, I can see a band at the top, but I don't know if that band's part of a different gear system. I'm assuming it will be. But I'm going to have to cross that bridge when it comes, because what type of bands are these? So I've got one dangling up here. That's definitely supposed to be around something else. Yeah, I've got one there, look. So that is going on the bottom. Yeah, so I need to know your list of stuff that you don't want 3-1. Anything you think will work in here, let me know. Like Lion Knight's Castle, other bits and pieces that you've got stuff that you're just never going to build and you're just thinking, oh, you might sell down the line. If it will work in this setting, and I can do it as a live stream, let me know what it will be. If you've got anything that you think might work with Ninjago as well, obviously just let us know. So yeah, but if I've got loads of just stuff. So yeah, so don't forget, everybody, 3-2-1 got a Bricklink store at the moment, just sells sealed sets. Damn it! Well, that's one thing. Just start to list them. Let people know. Let people know what it is that you're thinking of getting rid of. I've got, how in the hell does this go on the back of that? Tell you what, it's not going to be that easy. I was going to say, if it's that easy, it'd be brilliant, but it definitely isn't going to be because it's wrecked. Right, hang on. Do not snap this band. All right, we're on. So what does that do? Oh, you sexy thing. There we go. My chain's working. So that's all it was. It was the band had fallen off. So that whole gear system is working all the way through. So if I could actually pick you up and put you down, so I can't, but right through the central shaft of this. So you've got this bit just here, yeah? So that's what I'm spinning. That one is what I'm looking at that one is what I'm spinning. So from there, underneath the station, you've got a long Technic rod that wiggles across another 16 by 16, across another 16 by 16 into a Technic housing at the back, and then it connects up. Now, if I spin that round, will that start to climb? Can you see it? No. It wants to, but it's also getting, the teeth are getting stuck. Oh, I can see why. That's going to end badly. Right, so we have movement in the chain, but it's literally the whole track is devoured. So we'll this is not going to be easy. I don't know how to get that off. How can I disengage that? just disengage something. Can you see it going up? And that is as far as it wants to go. Come on. Will this move? Doing all this for an Ninjago display. I know it's a bit extreme, but even still. Right, first test run. How bad is it going to be? It's gone well. It's gone well. The whole track's just fallen off. Right, so there we go. That's our benchmark then. Right. Okay, that's our benchmark. So, right, that's one bit down. Now, I wonder. Yeah, it's little things like this. I think where I've dropped it, it's enormous. I don't think people understand just how big this thing actually is, to be honest. And it's cold up here as well. Could you imagine what it'd be like if it was good weather? Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. But yes, it's been needing a good service for a long time. And I am assuming if that went on that bit, oh no, that's even worse. Oh dear. Oh dear. Right. The whole track has decided to disintegrate, which is not exactly what we want. So, where are we off on that? Right, we're good at that bit. We're good at that bit. That's bit number 2. Right, that's pole and pillar number 3. And now we're struggling. I'm floating on there, and I don't know why. I've got a floater. Why do I have a floater? Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the destructions. Destructions. But yes, it is huge. It is absolutely massive. So I'm glad Sean's got his art of chocolate. Hopefully it's not going to be too bad for Killian and his horrible thing. 50% of you said they can't feel your face, and 6 of you have liked the poll so far. So thank you very much indeed. Obviously it helps the stream and all that kind of nonsense. Let me just check something. Yeah, okay. Right, that's what I was after, is that picture. So I have problems. I've got mental problems. I've got big problems. Right, okay. I wonder if this bit that's in my hand is this bit down here. Because this part I've taken out of the queue line. So that bit needs to go back in. I say I've taken it out, I've just not put it back in properly. So this bit, which is actually pretty cool because it has the it has all the fruits and the juices and everything in, which looks smart enough. That is in the wrong That is in the wrong place. Let me just set that right. There we go. That bit is going there. I have got damage, as per normal, from right. So I am missing a few pieces, which is good to know. So the bits that I'm missing are these bits. So I need the 2 slopes and that, because my bit's just floating. Now I've got the 1 slope. I'm assuming the gate is probably coming off the side. So I think if I put the gate there, and then have the next bit of the gate there, I can put those 2 bits on side by side, which is good. And then I can. So I need 6 studs, and 2 of those is what I need. Where's my head? Ah, of course it is. Spare pieces on the other side of the room. What can we do? Can achieve and find? Not really going to have space for this head, am I? If I can find some of the bits in there, that will be good. No. Because these pieces could be anywhere. They could be absolutely anywhere. Now the back bit is level, so that's good. Right, so let's have a look. Any ideas, anybody? Any ideas? Ah, there's another one. Different colour, but it doesn't matter. So that's 2. And then I need... That does just look like it's 6 studs. So I need 3 2s or 1 6. Don't want to pour all these out. I've got so many. Oh, they're not going to work, I don't think. No, I don't think they're going to work. Oh. You might scrounge them after. Because if I can get this bit leveled up, I think then the whole track will go in. So it's basically skew width from the bottom. But I don't think. Let's have a look. But these have to go on 1 more bit. DJI says, when it comes to the Ninjago City Gardens, what kind of area is it from the TV series? It's all different. It's all different show. It's all different episodes for that one. So the movie is obviously just solely the movie, but the Gardens is a 10th year anniversary, so they will throw in just different stuff throughout the show. Once I've found this one, if I can find the piece that I need, I will have a look and see what we can find. because it's worth knowing. It's worth having a look at. Right. Just making this up, literally making this up differently. So yeah, because I don't want to tip all of these pieces out in there. It goes horrendously wrong. Right. So we've got 2 of those, which is very, very awkward to put in there. The track's actually in the way. Had 2 of those. There we go. So 2 of those. Oh my days! You see why everything I touch breaks? There's no room in here, basically. Right. Get that over. Right, 2 of them, 2 of those back to back. That one goes on that bit. That bit goes on that bit, and that's the bottom support, rebuilt and sturdy. And the bottom of that track, I think. Yes, there we go. In bottom of that track, we have clipped. Right, let's have a look at the description quickly on the gardens, and we can have a look. See, because it was. I think it just says like multiple. But this is 321's fault, because this is pushing me to do the dragon display. So this is this roller coaster is not my fault. We want that one, and that's what we want. Are we there? There it is. I'm at the top. I typed it in, didn't I? Idiot. Right, the description for this. So yeah, so it's 10 years of the legendary action within the largest Ninjago set ever. And then there's all your images. So you've got the Ninja Zone, the Master Art Spinjitzu to defend the city. So that's their crib that they had. You've got the Museum of History, which is the display case and lets you revisit the legends. It's all the different legends. You've got the ice cream shop. What else is the key things in here then? You've got the Chen's Noodle House, where they just sit down and eat. You've got the hidden surprises. Explore the details that only true Ninjago fans would appreciate. There's lots of little bits and pieces. You've got the Ninjago fan apartment. Celebrate past sets and look at the future sets too. So within this, there's loads of Easter eggs. You can even see you've got the Ninjago bed linen, and you've got what looks like Cole's flying thing up at the top. You've got a little car just on there. So that's like a throwback to lots of different episodes. But it's 10 years. So it's relive all the excitement and thrills of 10 years with the Ninjago with the 3-tier model. It's not going to give you the episodes, obviously. It just says over the last 10 years. 5-tiered Ninjago house. 19 figures. So yeah, it's all to do with the history. So that's the Easter eggs. It just doesn't say what actual episode they're from, but it'll first 10 years. So it's what the old town is as like a throwback. So that's what that Ninjago Gardens is. I don't know because I'm sick. Oh no, that's not very good. Hopefully that's not. Hopefully you feel better soon. Maybe for the poll, maybe just put you can't feel your face. Why not? If you're not feeling very well, you can just say you can't feel your face. How's the weather with you? I'm so sick, I can't look out the curtains. That's not very good at all. See, Shibo? See? Yeah, it's all these things that you start to learn as you go through. So at the moment, the I can't feel my face is 50%. Everybody's liked the video so far again. Thank you very much indeed. Right, so that is a success. So how badly am I off on the back end? Because if I can get these bits, there's so much tension. That's what we want. That's a good click. we? We must be. I must have done, obviously, standard. Let me have a look. So where's that? So that's the gears. I've just done in front of the gear system, and then there's a bit in front of that gear system for the stand, and I can't, for the love or money, see what that's supposed to be about. All right, that's why I'm not sharing it with you at the moment, because it's just going to hurt your eyes with me going back through as quickly as I am. Where's the track from the bottom? So what I need the track from the corner and then work my way up. God, it's hurting my eyes looking at it like this. We've gone all the way back to step 436, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31. It's like a blur. That's bag 11. 431. There's more curves. Track's undoing itself. More track, more track, more track. Just need to see the other side of where these are stood on. This bit in front of me is correct. The flag is correct, which is good. Start of that. 413 we've gone back to. 408, 407. Good grief. We are nearly there. It's just like I need them to spin it round on the other side, and they're doing everything from the front. So when did you add the track on? I guess it's the next bag. I don't know. I'm going to be able to. That is that what I want? Right, we might have found it. We'll go from here. I might have found it. I might have found what we need. So go back to this. I've got a problem just there. Now, I'm no structural engineer, but that literally looks like it's track clipping on to the grey, if I'm not mistaken. So the bit that's underneath it is in the wrong place. Oh, there it is. That's off. Right. Okay. Brilliant. Now, the bit next to that has got a red piece on. And then that bit, I can't actually work out where we are for the feet. Oh, because we haven't built the rest of them yet. That's why. Right. So are we able? Oh, you're joking. You're joking. What's just happened? Oh, there it is. That's what we wanted. A bit of force. Right. We're on. So we have forced our way down. So that is now connected. So that now, this whole back length is sturdy as you like. Can't see it, but it is. It's there somewhere. There you are. So this whole length now is sturdy, but what I've just done is snap the chain. So I've now got to put this chain. Hopefully, it's not going to come off all of the individual gearing. If I can just overlap this again. Are we going to spin? Oh, look at that. Look, that is an absolute thing of beauty. We are moving. We are moving. Right, so it fell off the track, literally fell off the track. There. Where else is it going to break? Where else is it going to fall off? That bit. That bit is fine. That bit is okay. That bit. And it comes back down to the bottom. Right, okay. Okay, right. Let's spin this back round again. Will it climb? Have we achieved one thing? Forget the rest of the track. I don't care if it falls off again. Will it climb? We're getting there. We're getting there. Right, we've got it to the top and then it stops. So that's the next port of call. Happy days. Done a thing. We have done a thing. The track up to a point is good. And then it gets stuck up there. So I'm assuming that isn't moving. Oh, it is moving. Because all the wheels at the top push it round. Right, and then that's where it wants to come off. Fine. Okay, right. So let's get all of this all pushed back in. You can just hear it, can't you? You can just hear it clicking all. Oh, we're well off. Just stood on a brick separator as well, which is a bit ticklish. Oh, that bit was miles off as well. So like I said, I could have this motorized, but I never have. Right, well, we're doing a thing so far, which is all right. Brickable World, hello to you. How are we? We are in the process of repairing the track and actually making some sort of progress on this as well with the chain at the back, all ready for a big Ninjago display over it. So it's just a lot of work to walk around the table all the time, but hopefully you are okay. We'll be looking at the path in a little while. I'm just figuring out. Oh, that's got to be the step. That's got to be the step. Got to be, yeah. I'm assuming that is that. Could you imagine? Could you imagine putting? Well, we saw it in the instruction booklet that it is motorized. I'm now rattling my head, thinking, where do you get the bands from? Because the band at the top is a bit of an issue because I need that band attached. So clearly, I'm not going to have any spare ones with this because this thing's so old. But I've got all of the other bits with it. So I've got like all the camera, I've got that, like all the little signs and stuff, and all the other little bits and pieces. You know what not to wear. I do like the warning sign at the back: no cameras, no cups, no ice creams, no babies, and no dogs. So it's got so much detail on the back side of this, which is pretty cool. So it's even got a water leak at the back end on this side, which I could expand over a period of time if required. But no, good afternoon to you. Yeah, well, I don't even know what they are. What description do you go by for that little white band? I will I'll look at the part number. That'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? I've got the flipping instruction booklet in front of me, so I'll look at the part number. So I know I'm missing one or two pieces on the front support, which is, structurally not exactly ideal. But everything else seems to be, and I don't want to jinx it, actually clipping into place. So I'm missing a red tile up at the top. All of the other tiles are there. Now I've got coloured tiles, but where are they? What are they in? They're in my Legoland hotel bag. There it is. You ready for this? 3, 2, 1. You ready? So this is how organised I am. My very own Castle Hotel official Legoland bag that I got given when I was in the room. And inside this is full of Disney characters. All sorts of, well, it is, oh yeah, it's packed, isn't it? Marvel characters. And then in here, I have got black, blue, orange. I've had an accident brown. Grey, deep blue, pink. I've got red, but I bet it's not in here. Huh. I've got more. Who have I got in here then? Mr. Freeze, Spider-Man, Flash, White Suit Joker, Baymax. There's a lot of figures in here. There's a lot of figures in here. Real nice coloured. Another blue. I need one red tile. I'm going to put an orange one in there just to remind me that I need to replace it. It's close enough, isn't it? Spot the defect. There it is. One orange. Oh, I need 2. Oh, you're joking. You're joking. Yeah, I'm a child. I am a child when it comes to... I can believe it. I was like, oh, I've got my own drawstring bag. It's exciting. But it came with, like, all sorts of stuff with it. But, yeah, Legoland Windsor Resort. Came with all sorts of freebies and stuff in it. And it works. So I use it as my my go-to part section. Right, where's the next one there? That's the next one. Right, that's just squared something off. Oddly, is on fire. He's hovering across the world. So, how's the weather with you, by the way, Oddly? Are you in that I can't feel my face category, or are you in that I'm living the dream category? I'm watching the same 3. Well, you've got 2 good streams and an absolute monumental moron over in this one. So, yeah, the other 2, I'm sure the others will be much more entertaining. Right, I'm missing a golden thing on there, but this is just pung. Where does that go? Right, that's in on that bit, so that's nice and tight. That's filthy. Filthy, filthy, filthy. Right, my leg is breaking as well. Can you see it? Where are you compared to me? Where is it? Can you see it there? You can kind of see it. That one. Oh, that could have been bad. Oh, that could have gone horrendously wrong. Would have been funny if I picked it up. The whole thing would have fallen apart. I've got a random bow and arrow in the bottom of the track. Just leave it in there. I think I'll just keep a random bow and arrow in there because I think that'll work well for a Ninjago thing. Why I have this out, is there anything I can actually do to it while it's out? Because obviously when it gets put back on the table, it's difficult. And what I mean by out, anything across the... Oh, actually, what the hell is that supposed to be? I've got green things on the go. Sean, he's arrived. Is Sean a happy man? The Artistic Brick. Hello. How are we? I'm still building the mock. Today's goal is happy days. Keeps updated how you getting on, Artistic Brick. I'm intrigued with that. Brickable World says, no, let's be honest. What everybody's invested in, and I am as well, is when I go to move this, because I'm going to be moving it on the live, is it snaps in half, because this thing here will be moved on the live stream, I had. It's going all the way back over to its home, which is where those blue base plates are. So it's got to go back onto there. So it's going in between the old town and the Ninjago workshop. And it fits, no problem. I say it fits, no problem. But I've got to slide it in because the top of these flags hit the roof. So it slots in just about, and then it squeezes in between the two sets. But you have to carry this like a pizza. Because don't forget, this was in a day and age where they did not care how you move the sets. They were like, right, good luck, right, you built it, and now you've got to carry it up a set. I had to carry this up the loft ladders. And that's why it broke, because it all just started to fall apart. So, yeah, if you thought the Falcon was delicate, this is bad. Right, there we go. That's it, Oddly. Keep singing that theme tune. I think I prefer the Rising Dragons one, though. Sean, it can't be too long now until your name changes back. Surely, I'm sure that's what it is. But no, good afternoon to everybody. Like we said, we are literally just starting. Really, we spent an hour, and I'm actually really glad with what's been done because the track is working. So because we had no mobility in the chain whatsoever, and I didn't realise that was the band. So if that now grips, because you can hear it slips, it does that. I don't know. Why. It is a horrible thing sometimes, because the last time it went up like an absolute dream, and now it's not liking it. I don't know if it's because I've moved it, but it is going up. You see? It's stuck just up there. And yes, it is that tall, by the way. So if for whatever reason there's somebody that watches this back on the replay and we all know who this individual is, if you just want to do this by a monster can and we just do our scientific measurements from the bit of track here to there, just put it into perspective that it's not even close to the top. Not even close. So, and it does look quite nice with the eyeball behind it as well, doesn't it? Let's be honest. Look, I do not mind getting sent filth. Come on now. Talk to me. Oh, absolutely. Happy days. That is naughty. So what you do? Did you get that? Did you get that one today? That is filth. That is filth. You just get it built. Right. I've just got emails just come through from Sam. I've got your email, Sam. I've just got your email. I'll send you all the bits and pieces back later. That is some filth. Lion Knight's Castle. Filth. But no, so again, my big question to everybody is: do I display the eyeball with the light nights? Good grief, with the eyeball with the Ninjago stuff, and use that basically as like a huge temple of fire from like the first series? Because like all the pilot episode really, where they go to the underworld, and that's what that's to do with. Hang on, let me go back through. Let me go 6 days, 6 day countdown. You can change it. I'm trying to get a pinned comment in the 3 streams I'm watching. So pinning that theme song would be the equivalent of a medal. Oh, you know what? I have never in my life pinned a comment. So I'm either going to block you by mistake. Hang on. There. You're up there. You've done it. You're my first ever pinner. And we're 14 votes in, and we're saying that we can't feel my face. So I didn't realize you could do that. So there we go. You're pinned. Congratulations. You're pinned in all 3 streams. Good marketing, that, isn't it? Good marketing. That is pure filth. Pure filth. The actual shaft of the eyeball would fit in the middle of this coaster, but the base is obviously too big, and it's not actually a stupid idea, because it would look amazing, and this would have to be raised up really high. But I don't. You know what I'm going to do now, don't you? Well, it's all going to go wrong. This is what we do in these live streams. This. Hang on. Is it, which part of the shaft's removable? Is it the eyeball, or is it the middle length? Which bit of the shaft is there? I don't think it'll work, but I can't remember. Gigantic Lord of the Rings fan. Happy days. Oh, right, okay. Oh, right. Oh, I thought you bought it, so you're assisting with the transaction. It's the middle shaft, isn't it? It's quite a big shaft. You know what I'm trying to do now, don't you? This could go horrifically wrong. Be funny though. Where does it slide from? Can't remember. Oh, it's the whole bit, isn't it? Main length. 3/4 done. Happy days. Right, so you see my length. That actually, see, it fits. It fits inside the coaster, no problem. And problem is I can't. Where can I pick this up from so it's not going to break? I need to hold it from here to pick it back up. Will it take it, do we think, or is this just a really stupid idea? I think it's going to be a stupid idea, but 3 pins. There we go. You got your badge of honor. Happy days. I know it looks good. The line. I've asked 321 for a list of stuff that is no longer required, because there might be some sets potentially trading money. As I've just stumbled across quite a few sets that I forgot I had sealed. Some old, some really good condition, some not so much. Well, yes, it's true. This is true, because I would link this with the Lord of the. I would link this with Ninjago Series 1, Underworld, big volcano. It's very similar. Lord of the Rings. It's basically they go to a place to burn to melt the metal. Funny enough, isn't it? Sounds familiar? And that's basically what Series 1 is all about. So it'd be loads of snakes, dragons. But if I pick it up from here, is it going to hold? Because this is one shaft, isn't it? I built this ages ago, so I can't remember. Because I think it might fit. It might fit stud. Would it work like that, do we think? Or is it going to break? I've committed. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Oh, it is separate. Yeah, went well. So that bit, didn't like that. There's my figure. But what I'm trying to achieve is that bit, look, does sit in the actual coaster. So the actual main shafty bit sits in. Now all I've got to do is somehow put this eyeball back together without breaking it. And we should be all right. Because what is it? Oh, it's literally attached by 4 studs, isn't it? Oh, that was a bit of a risk. Don't do what I've just done then. There we go. It's back together. So it's literally, that shaft is attached by 8 studs. It's not liking that now. It's like, you have twisted me. What have you done? Right. Let's slide him back in. I've got to go for rear entry now. I think this is where it's going to go wrong. Oh, right. There we go. So let me just make this very clear. If you fart anywhere near the Falcon, it explodes. I have literally picked that up wrong to try and fit the shaft inside the roller coaster, and it's still a thing. So that could have gone very bad. That could have gone very bad. So yeah, we got options. I might associate this with the skeleton army from the pilot episode, I think, and have just these just chilling out around it, which I am tempted to do that because the whole display would basically expand. So yeah, it's going to be it is going to be a big project for this. Sean says, slide and glide, easy as you go. Slide and glide. Yeah, she was saying action time. Yes. Well, I'm afraid it didn't break. I'm renowned for that. That's what I used to do on Instagram all the time. Because what I used to do, in case anybody cares, what I used to do on Instagram, and I think it might be quite fun now, trying it again, is on Instagram, I used to do a live stream once a week for like an hour, which was the disaster series that I upload, and you guys and girls designed my room. So that's why it always was broken. That's why everything broke. So I just did that all the time. They're like, oh, would that work with that? I don't know. Let's try it. And we're just picking it up and everything was smashing. That's what used to happen. And then that's what happened with this, because I tried to pick it up and move it and it just went. And then I spent the rest of the week repairing it. So yeah, that was that. Good afternoon, Mr. Lego King. How are we, sir? We are doing a thing. Oh yeah, we were up there, weren't we? Where's that got to? You can't see it, can you? All right, that's where we're at. So it is going. It's much better. Right, so that's working now because it kicks it off. So that's kicking it off the chain. It's just that band that I'm missing. So the band that I've had to use, and I haven't doubled up on any. I can't believe I never spotted that was a thing. Oh, that's engaging now. Oh, right. So this bit down at the bottom, when I said it was not working properly, with now the wheel's engaging. So if I push this in, obviously it doesn't pull it out, and it engages through, so it kicks the set off. So with this, then, we're getting better. We're getting better. Now, don't forget, it is hanging off the table. That's not too bad. Robot 2 is done nearly, and third is nearly done. I built 3. Oh, happy days. No, keep going with that. I'm intrigued to see what it is that you've been doing and why I'm just recovering from moving the eyeball very, very quickly. What do you guys and girls think of? And because so on Instagram, what I used to do, it was literally like everybody's city. Everybody had their own ideas, and they had their own street names, and they had all that kind of stuff, and it was filthy, basically. But what about this? Would this work in the area? Can I get away with this? Because I've not looked at it properly, and it goes live on February the 16th. And I'm now looking at everything that I've got going, yeah, I want that in my life. So I can see it working. I think all of those characters would mix in nicely with the people from Ninjago. But guys and girls, you can let me know. You can let me know. Hang on. More filth sent your way. Just exploring the filth. Oh, the filth. Hang on. The filth. Look at it. Look at it. What a set that is. Congratulations for picking that up, Sean. Congratulations. So 321 is going to order 2 of them. Shibo is in love with it. He thinks it's fantastic. That's not this roller coaster, by the way. That's this series that is up on your screen right now. Let me get it. I'll get it back up and I'll have a quick drink. So it's this. So this is it. So that's the one. So if you want to get it, obviously you've got to place your order and you've got to wait 6 months. So what are we looking at? A Christmas build? March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October time, aren't we? But I think I might crumble. I think because we're joking about the boat, the big enterprise boat, and Joe's like, "Oh, you need something like that in your life," and so I'm just looking at something at the same time. So I think I need this in my life, to be honest. I think as we're sending filth to each other, I've not read your email, Sam. I will read it after and I'll see you reply back. I've just sent you a few pictures. Whatever. I don't know what I've just done. I don't know how big those photos are. It's probably too big, but there you go. I've just sent you something. I don't know what it's like. But no, congratulations for picking that set up. That set is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So, but yeah, I think this might work for my Ninjago thing. Right at the front, because I don't think it's going to be too tall. I think it's going to work well with the Blacksmith. So this, obviously, what we're looking at now, my thought process is to have it just where that front blue base plate is there, down that way, there. Just there is where I'm thinking of having it. So it's just on the corner, and then basically you have the water behind it and kicking through. It's either that, or maybe I got the one-piece boat instead, and it was a floating dock. But I quite like that sushi restaurant. I think that looks smart. So, yeah, we'll see. But no, massive congratulations to Sean for picking up the Art of Chocolate. What a fantastic set that is. Palpatine says, "What dragon have I got back there?" This one. It's fallen over, but it's a D&D dragon. He should be up here. He's destroyed my tree. He fell off before, but he should be. He says he should be like there somewhere. But the tail is huge. There, that's the one. There. So that's where he should. Oh no, it's not. I'm lying to you. It went up his backside. Is where he went. There. That's how it should be. Oh, that way. With a big old wing, but he's just going to fall over because I need to get the rest of the supports back underneath him. So I'll save him. But yeah, I've got the Rivendell. I've got all the other little bits and pieces just over on that bit. So it works. It seems to work okay. So that's over on this side. That's it. And again, with regards to scaling, this isn't a flex or anything like that. Because there was people yesterday asking about this. This is massive. So just be wary. Like that's one carriage, and that is the whole Lord of the Rings Shire. So just be careful if you are trying to backtrack something. It's much bigger than I thought it was going to be. So just be careful. Good afternoon, Bricks Together. How are I? Sent you an email yesterday, by the way. So I don't, but it was awkward because of your Yahoo account. I sent it through the Detached Brick, which was the old channel name, but the title of it's called The Lego House. So in case you're wondering who that's from, it was from me. Apparently I'm a belly dancer. Yeah, that is true. Robots are done. Congratulations on getting the robot done. Amazing. No, I don't think I did. I'm trying to read what that's about. Hang on. Oh, really? I need to know this backlog from because what's on this list? I want to know what is going to be available. I have just sent an email to 321 as well. So yeah, so if it is, so the question still stands to everybody, obviously. Sushi restaurant. Is anybody getting the sushi restaurant now it's been updated? Because I think I am. I think I've decided that might be my Bricklink set. I haven't got a Bricklink set for a long time. And I think this might be the one. I think this might be the one. So I think I'm gonna get this. Now, again, with regards to the poll, I hope everybody is safe, obviously, with the snow that's coming in. And you've got a choice of 3 things, and I like building Lego. So 18 votes in, 44% your face. I'm in that category, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad up here. Right. So stop showing that. We are doing this, aren't we? Ooh. Direct on their website. I haven't got the fancy software to share it because I only do that on a Friday night because you're limited to like 20 hours. So it's free software, but you don't get much usage out of it. Is it on there? Because again, it's hang on. Yeah, it just doesn't like it. I'm gonna let me see if I can find it through a different. Let's find it. Hang on. Right, I've got something up, but it's not through that. The website just does not work over the pond. It's a pain. So I know that is the bank, which is the new hotel. Right, it will do. So I go to their homepage. I am sharing this, aren't I? Yes, I am. Right. There's a war going on. Yes, well, you're basically tagged in. So you should now be pinned. Right, so what's going on with this then? I saw the boxing club this morning. I was looking at a review at the boxing club. I just thought that was different, looked nice. Where is it? So I want to see if it's currently available UK or if you've got to use a different thing. It's got to be under the Old West, hasn't it? And the Western Saloon is there. Train station, general store. Has it been updated? Blacksmith, gold mine, travelling circus. Ah, there's got to be that then. The West, no, that's the pub, isn't it? Oh, no, it must be that. Is that the one that you mean? Oh, yeah, Gold Rush Hotel. They just called it the Old Western Inn. Ah, yes. So, is this, because it's brand new? No, it's not. See, look, this is the problem I've got. So, you can see bricks together. This is the issue I've got. The UK and global is crossed out. So, that's why it's not like, they're not. Oh, God, what's the way of wording it? It's not that they're not well received when people show them online. It's just that people don't know what they are because they're not. There's no marketing. Like, and obviously this is a brand new set. So when I tried to get some of the stuff over Christmas, you can get it in Europe, but for whatever reason, so we've got the same problem you guys have got over in the States trying to get the Amazon Lord of the Rings sets on sale. They're on sale here 3-4 times a year, but apparently they're not on sale for the States. But for us, getting other companies' sets in, so I would have to go via Amazon, find it through somewhere else. But there's always been massive problems with the shipping. Always, which is really annoying because these are much better value than the Mattel stuff. But again, like we were saying yesterday, with regards to Mattel, you've got the He-Man film coming out. But no, if I had a full, annoyingly, I haven't got a Wild West section. So there is, if they did, do they do theme park stuff? That's what I'm after. I guess the Westerns, this would kind of work with Ninjago. But then I build my hopes up with it and I can never find the things. But if that's a brand new one, like I looked at the bank, it says it's available for the UK. So we'll see. Or maybe they've just not done the stock because I have seen this on Amazon. So I think that's the maybe some of them are, some of them aren't. But yeah, obviously brand new. I don't know if that's going to be the way forward or if we just get the stock later, which I hope we do because they're slowly trickling in. They are slowly starting to trickle in. But yeah, we'll wait and see what happens. But as we're looking at other stuff, let's just have a quick look at the Mattel. Let's have a quick look at this because so the new Master of the Universe is on the 5th. So so Brick Shop, have they added any new He-Man stuff? Because this is easily available in the States. Absolute pain in the ass over here to try and get hold of. Again, unless you get it online, obviously. But we're used to getting everything in store. No. What He-Man products have they got? Because when Mattel turned to Mattel bricks, they didn't update anything. So Castle Grayskull, the Snake Mountain, all of those, they weren't available for UK release. Well, they were. You had to go on Amazon, but you couldn't order it from the website. So when Mattel did Mattel bricks, it's only the vehicles at the moment. So we can't get anything back. So, like for example, the Tesla, the Cybertruck Tesla, nowhere in the UK. Nowhere. Ultra Bricks, how are we? How's the weather with you? Because Ultra Bricks currently has flown over to the States for whatever and might be stuck in the hotel. Let's have a look. Matt, do you have Brick Together now on the payroll? No, I was like, it's life, isn't it? It is what it is. It is what it is. I think if you can't take banter, then it's just no point. There's just no point in life, is there? But no, not on the payroll. But I haven't got any money. Not if I'm going to be getting this Line Knights Castle. I can't afford to pay anybody anything. A lot of snow, not quite as bad as they said. Just probably, yeah. So Shibo is saying at the moment it was the 4 hours in. So I don't know where Bricks Together is compared to Shibo, and I don't know where Ultra Bricks are. Sean, because Sean went for a drive today, it's rained. I knew you were out today, Sean, going to get something because it started to rain. Right, so let me just do a test run on this again. So yes, I have this monstrosity just beside me, full-blown Ninjago display coming up. The chain has been repaired. I have been quite productive while taking the mick out of absolutely everything. So what always happens with this is the chain, it just doesn't like it from time to time, and the teeth aren't happy. But I found that there was a rubber, one of the small bands was missing. And there we go. So that is moving. So will this climb? Come on. There you go. It's doing it. It's doing it. It's doing it. I know you're wobbling, but we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Right. So that's, oh, yes. Right. Okay. So that is now, we've improved it because up at the top, it's now up to the next bit by the wheels. And as it comes around a little bit more, that wheel is now pushing this through. See it just move? But now the problem I've got is where I've stolen the rubber band for the bottom of the chain, the last wheel is supposed to be up here and it's supposed to push this down. So that now, I think, is now going to be working. So if this comes down, it's now getting, for whatever reason, it doesn't want to, let's see what is going on with this drop. I think with enough force, because it's supposed to spit round on that, it will go. But don't forget, it's overhanging both sides of the table, but it's moving on the track smoothly enough. And if I flew over to Legoland Germany, I can get all the tracks in different colours, which is nice and exciting. All right, so that is going around. I'll do it one more time. I'm going to get them both on. Okay, so let me just move this. Bit WD. Yeah, I know it's weird. So if you watch anybody that has done good reviews on this, and it's the same thing with the loop coaster as well, you get a lot of slack in this chain. And the problem I had was the band was out at the bottom. So, but it's very, very clever system because, like I said, it runs through this middle piece. It runs like a Technic gearing system all the way through, which is then hidden by the queue line. If you ever want like a build experience, it's interesting because you literally just do the length of the shafts, and then you obviously the main pieces are the track. So it's very odd how it all goes together. But then it gets massive because I think we've just seen it was 22 16 by 16 base plates. But this bit at the bottom just here, this bit slides out. There we go. And then you get the next one on the track. So you can, if you wanted to, have two or crash. But that now, look, see, now we've got it going. It will get past that point because the next one's climbing and it's just stuck at the top. So that's going round. But I am missing that rubber band at the top. That's the issue. Oh, it's come off the track. That's exciting. So no, the rest of the track is smooth enough. It's just not, I don't think it's going to go around properly. Oh, that bit did, because it's overhanging the table. When I say it's overhanging the table, it's really overhanging the table because it's overhanging the table that end and it's overhanging the table this end because it's so long. Yeah, it's got some massive length, but the chain at the start of the stream wasn't even moving, which is good. Mark, hello again to you. Hang on. Hang on. If you're still here, Bricks Together, hang on. all jokes aside, right? All jokes aside for these clogs, because I think we've all choked and fallen over. Has anybody seen the actual promotional material from Crocs? Because the box that these Crocs come in is like above your knee. The box is enormous. That's why they're so expensive. They've gone all out on the packaging. The actual shoes themselves are massive. So yeah, if you want like a huge box to try and store, get yourself a pair of these Crocs because you'll be the talk of the town. Right, let me catch back up with everything. So hang on. Right, a lot of snow, not quite as bad as what they said yet, but probably close to a foot on the ground. Well, it's more than we've ever had over in here, isn't it? And the Crocs, don't forget the Crocs. Oh, the Crocs. There we go. That's where it's come from. Right, there we go. There we go. Soup and bread for the foreseeable future. Yeah, that's it. It's going to clench, isn't it? When did the Lion Knights Castle arrive? Just heard it mentioned. Well, we'll see. We'll see what's going on. I wonder how many colours they're going to do those Crocs in. Mark says hi again. How did the Lego show go? What and also what? Okay, well there we go. And also, what old Lego set did you get? I'm glad you had a good time today. Yes, did you? I've got all of the because of how I sit. You only see this bit of the backdrop, but I've got the eyeball. I've got the eyeball there, and then I've got all the Harry Potter stuff, and then I've got like this side is more Lord of the Ringsy, castle-y stuff. So yeah, it's just stuff basically. Yes, I could give it a well. I could try some. I don't know if it's just. I don't know. It's the chain that's bugging me, but if I remember rightly, it's never actually ever worked properly. So very true. The Serpentine Coaster is slowly getting there. I don't know if Bricks Together's gone. So if somebody can let Bricks Together know about the size of this box, I think you might then want to buy a pair. If you what a pink candy floss. Hang on, I have a candy floss. This comes with candy floss. I'll show you. There you go. Look at that. Candy floss. Actually, candy cotton maker. This thing comes with. Very, 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 very cute. You can fill it up with all of the different bits and pieces that are required. Oh, don't want to do that. Right, so let me just carry on pushing these bits down. Oh, what a set that is. Hang on. I'll sit back down for that, Mark. What a set that is. Give us a SKU number for me, if you could. And I'll type that in on the Lego website because the minifigures that come with that set are really very, very good indeed. Just get the Lego website back up and running. Let's have a look. So with regards to the poll, 20 votes in. 50% of you said you can't feel your face. I don't blame you. 70901. Nice. Yeah, what a cool. This set's so good, right? So for whatever reason, the Lego group always go mental on them. And this is one of them. Actual Mr. Freeze Ice Attack, but it comes with a completely different Freeze. So he's blue, if I remember. So you've got Batman with his coffee, going to speak. Oh, they haven't given you. Have they? Yes. Well, you can kind of look at the print on that. Such a bizarre freeze compared to all the other freezes that you get. So I really like the Batman movie freeze. I think that's really good. So congratulations on picking that up because that's a really nice set. And of course, there's loads of them from the Lego Batman movie. So if you're a fan of the Lego Batman movie, they've all got really, really nice vibrant artwork. You've got the cool security guards, obviously, in the scene that he gets frozen when they come through. And it's just a good bit of fun. So yeah, seems to be everybody's getting Lego sets today. Mark's picked up some bits and pieces, and then you've got other people like Sean buying everything. Ultra Bricks is stuck. I'm assuming you've not built anything yet, Ultra Bricks. I'm assuming. Right. just do a final once over. So my issue, the big issue that I have is this bit, because I've taken that band off. You see that? So there's supposed to be a little band that goes underneath on the ball, and it goes underneath. So I need the number for the band, and then everything else should be tickety-boo, because everything else, apart from that bit at the front now, is all back and in and together. So that's definitely worth pulling this out. I've just got to put it back in a minute and basically hope for the best. But yeah, it's not often that I can get this thing out and do bits and pieces with it. I bet there was a crazy amount of people there. But no, I hope you had a good time. Hope you had a good time. Oh, very nice. Don't forget, if you can get to, I don't know if you've got any Lego stores where you are, but if you can get to one of the Lego stores, depending on where you are, they will have custom prints. So depending on where you are in the world, if they have a printable minifigure thing, it's something that you can collect, like the passport stamps in all the different stores. You can get yourself like a custom I heart wherever, because you can do the same thing at the Lego house. So you've got like 5 exclusive prints that are only to the Lego house, so it makes people go there and yada yada yada. So oh, hang on, look what I've just found. That's from one of the Ninjago sets. So there we go. I can put the skate back on. That hasn't had three skates on there for years. So that's now fully complete up on that bit. Just gonna give it a quick clean. I don't know if it's a good idea using wet wipes. Normally I use a toothbrush, but it's that bad. I might just see what happens. Nothing like a bit of live cleaning. My only problem is with this, it got a little bit sun damaged from where it was being stored. So I do need to get some replacement bits for it. But yeah, that's it. Just see what you can do. So yeah, in case people didn't realise, if you go to, like, for example, New York, and they've got, because I think New York's sort of say 5 Lego, like official Lego stores over there. But one of them will have the printing torso. They've got it in London. You can get the exclusive print in the flagship store in London. You can do it. Not only certain places will have it, but yeah, if you just wanted something a bit unique to your collection, it's just something slightly different to the BAM minifigures as well. Yeah, just something a little bit different from all of those. But does anybody have this set? Does anybody have it at all? I don't know. Oh, nice. There we go then. That's good then. Now, Mark, you got some signs. You got some good sets and some good minifigures, which is good. That's good. And the main thing is you had a nice time going out and about today, which is good. So no, that's good. Good. So yeah, the plan is, once this is fixed, I'll do another bag on the t'other set. And I guess what I'm going to have to do is I need to fix the loop coaster as well. So I'd do that as a separate. I either pull that out now and do it while I'm doing the big stuff, and we get both the coasters working, or I carry on with the blacksmith. So what do you guys? Because you're the ones bored watching. So what would you prefer? Would you prefer the loop coaster being looked at next, or do you want me to carry on with the Ninjago blacksmith? It doesn't really bother me whatsoever. So yeah, you just have to let us know whatever it is you'd like to see next. I can whack that out. So yeah, it's either the build or that. Have I caught up with everybody on the chat, because I don't want to happen what happened yesterday, and they all come through. No, I haven't. So Lego King, there we go. You have the one with you from the 80s. I have the He-Man. There we go. See, I missed that. And that came through when I read about Ultra Bricks. And I don't understand what's going on with this. Maybe we need an update. Well, it fits. It could have well been a drop challenge. It could have been a challenge if that did go completely Pete Tong. So Sean, if you're still about, and then now you got in, I'm assuming it stopped raining. When are you going to build your new sets? 3, 2, 1 has gone quiet. I'm assuming it's food, and I wonder what is in your backlog, because I'm intrigued to know what is in this backlog of yours, which you might never get round to doing. Oh yeah, I need to look. I need to find out what things are supposed to be on the green bits as well, don't I? Right, hang on then. Where did I go? There we go. Put that in that bit. Right. I don't want to hurt your eyes with it, so let me go all the way back down to the last bit. Let this load. Go back through. There's the pieces. There's all the pieces. There's all the pieces. Right, so I'll share this back with you, because some of you wouldn't have seen this at the beginning. So I'm trying to go right back to the beginning. So we're same year as this. So in case you missed start the stream, you've got creator. This is the stuff that I don't need. Just shut your eyes. It's all motorized. You can see all the gearing system underneath and through. Big old motor. Oh, it's for the motor. Oh, well, I've just learned something after all this time. So where they're telling you that you can buy, so they're always like this, where you can buy this monstrosity of a piece, I have already made space for it with the bits it actually goes on. So I'm looking at that going, is there something missing? Yes, there is. It's the bits that are supposed to control the motor and control all of these bits. But yeah, you can see just what is needed and how big this flipping thing is. And I'm not too sure what that's to do with. I don't know if I'm supposed to cup it, flick it. I don't know what that hand bit's all about. I'm sure it's very, very important, but I have absolutely no idea. But yeah, that's all that track length. So yeah, it's a big thing. The Art of Chocolate has been. You reckon you get them both done in November? Or are you going to start Are you going to start straight after Halloween? I suppose that's a fair way of doing it, isn't it? 3, 2, 1 is getting head from Mando at the moment. That's a cool set, actually. That's a nice looking thing. They're the same scale as all the Iron Man heads and things, aren't they? So building is being commenced. Yeah, I don't know whether to do the Ninjago thing now or just pull the coaster out. I don't really know. I don't know which is longer, to be honest. I think this might be longer, so that should fit on the table. But it might. It shouldn't hit the roof. It should be all right. Maybe I'll do that, and then we can think about what we can do with that for it. So I need to go on the move now, basically. I need to go on the move, because don't forget, this is being used for a Ninjago display. This is where this is going. So it's going right over there in the Ninjago display. But I don't know if I can use the loop coaster as part of a Ninjago display as well, because this is from Series 1 Serpentine coaster. All the snakes are going to be around it. and then we're going to have the dragons going across the top. That's the plan for this. So this is why it's all part of the Ninjago thing. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, that's going to be the plan. That is the plan for this. So this is going to be, because you've got two of these, you're going to have the ninjas. Oh, you can't see them, can you? So because you've got two of these, you're going to have the ninjas on one, and then you're going to have the others going around as well. That's working a lot better now. So yeah, you're going to have either one of these working. And yeah, because I'm going to fill it with 6 minifigures and have them in the queue line. But the minifigures I need for the queue line, I don't have them because I want all the snakes. So the minifigures I need to go on here, I'll quickly show you what they are. Because the snakes with the tails won't fit, but the other ones will. So is that series 1? 9444. Yeah, it is, right, I think. Right, I need just to get one of the minifigures up, and then you guys and girls can see what I'm talking about. Serpentine, I need all of the snakes. So we obviously clicked on this yesterday. Yes, so I need all of these. There's armies and armies of these snakes, which is what we're looking at yesterday. But if I go to Rise of the Snakes, they're all the minifigures from this series. And these are all the ones we looked at last night. So there's tons of them. Some of them are cheap, some of them are expensive. But like the General, for example, I want this one, double head. Yeah, there's some nice figures on here. But yeah, you've got all sorts of just different ones. And some of them are really expensive, some of them not so much. So yeah, that's going to be around the base. And because I don't have any of them, I've got the 4-arm Garmadon, but the movie version, I don't know if the print's different. But all of these would sit in the coasters. But what I also need is the original Ninja. So it's that. This is the suit that I need. Because don't forget, when they hit their final potential, which is this minifigure, you're looking at about £80 per figure. Look at the state of this. So, oh no, it was J, wasn't it? That was 80. So, light playware, 40. So good condition, £55 just for that one, and that's the really rare one of those is J, as we found out yesterday for whatever reason. But yeah, you've got loads of them, loads and loads. And I like because all of these will just be sliding around, just slithering about. Hence the name Serpentine and Slytherin and all the others. So yeah, that's the plan for the base of this coaster. It's just getting those characters. Old Brick says, "What's the most expensive Ninjago figure out of interest and why?" To be honest, Ultra Bricks, after seeing them yesterday, I'm shocked by how expensive some of those minifigures are. I would imagine it'll be something horrible like a Comic-Con, one of 200 that they've done, and it'll be like £1,000 probably. 4 figs with a mag, not bad. Need to get yeah. So I've got that one. The 4 minifigures you get are Rising two from Rising Dragon and 2 from Legacy. So yeah, you might as well get that because the 4 minifigures are only like £1 more than the 2 tin. You get a dual tin, don't you? I'm actually, where's the tins? Oh, they're over there. I can't reach them. Yeah, I've got all 4 of them, so they're good. Oh, hang on. I've just seen the trailer for Mario Galaxy. Oh, that's a good point. Is Luigi out then on the Lego website before I move and put this roller coaster back, and then we carry on? Interesting. Let's have a look. No, Luigi is not out yet. I'm assuming it's going to be the same size and everything else as. So they're still just showing off the clogs. Those brick clogs are the only ones that are still there. So there's nothing new on that. So yeah, I'm not too sure with regards to what the most expensive one is. It'll be pricey, but I didn't realize how easy it was to army build some of those sets yesterday, and then obviously how expensive some of them are. Because we'll carry on with that. I want to go through the other seasons as well, so we will carry on. Yeah, so yeah, it does. It looks. It's obviously we saw it. We know what it is, what it's actually based on. But no, it does. It's a nice looking. It is a nice looking set. It is a nice looking set. So it'll just be interesting to see what it's like, because I obviously got the Bowser, and I don't know whether to build the Bowser and display them, or take the Bowser apart, take the Mario apart, and sell it. I don't know. I'm torn, to be honest. But I don't have a go-kart track. So right, that is probably as much as I'm going to do on that one. And yeah, I got my decision. Am I going to do the loop, or am I going to do the Ninjago? What is next? So I have to move this now. I'm trying to put it off. Oh, balls. Hang on. I've got to make sure the supports are back in. That's why I pung the supports off when I was trying to insert the eyeball. So I thought, were you here for that, Sean? I can't remember if you were here for that or not. I got the length of the eyeball inside the roller coaster just before it fell apart. So yeah, I've got the Bowser with no arms. So that's something I need to build up. It's all on the stand. It's all there. I haven't done the last 2 bags, I don't think. But right now, right in my eye, Bowser is looking at me with the Mario Kart. So I could quite easily make a nice display with them, with a nice go-kart track on like a 16x16 base plate. But yeah. Yeah, so the minifigure from the Cloud from Mandalorian, about 1,000. But I don't know what the most expensive Ninjago one is. Lego King says got the orange snake as well. You can't go wrong with that. You can't go wrong with the orange snake. Right. I'm actually really comfortable not moving this set. I don't want to move it, but I have to get the next one out. So I think what I'll do is I'll pull the loop coaster out and have a look and see how badly damaged that is. Because the reason why that got damaged is the GoPro. So I film normally from the very, very top, and it looks down onto this table. The GoPro fell off and crushed the roof. Standard. So I can pull that onto here, and then maybe do a bag of the Ninjago maybe at the very, very end. I just don't want to ruin this. So you're going over that way, basically. That's what's going to happen. So I'm going to spin you round, and I've got to crawl underneath this table and just hope for the best, basically. So we are on a mission. On a mission to put this back. And yes, I do literally have to crawl underneath that table. So there's your base plates for that. So that's where it's going. But now, because I've got the old town in the way, I've literally got to pick it up and slot it home. And then all of these bits were on the inside of it. So I'll see if I can do that. Okay. Take care, Mark. Enjoy the rest of your build and have a good week. And yeah, hopefully everything's good. Lego King was just caught up. He was behind. Popcorn throw. Yeah, this is the little pop. Yeah, it's a little popcorn stand. This is a cute little thing, isn't it? Little thing with the popcorn minifigure. I haven't got the popcorn minifigure figures though. Oh, I'm trying to put this off. Right, we're away. So I've got to make sure I don't hit you. I don't hit the Avengers Tower. Oh, just hit the Avengers Tower. That's a good start. The flag's now falling off. I'll slide that back in. We'll do a secondary take on that. We'll try again. So yeah, this is how long this thing actually is. You wait until you see it in my hands of just how big this thing actually is. There is no easy way to pick this up. Look at the size of this thing. This thing is absolutely monumental. I mean, look, that's the back. I know it's been really close. Hopefully you can see it. But yeah, it's big. Really very, very big. Now I've got to make sure that I get it underneath the roof and around everything else. And I've got to get my hand from underneath the bit that basically takes everything. Oh, Jay's just fallen off the old town. The car's far too heavy. Right. That is that. We are where we were, which is good. Look at the fun build. It is. The build of this is actually really good. So the question is, now it's in together, will this go round? Now it's on the table. Right, we're moving well. It's going good. 1, 2, yeah. That's better. Gets 3/4 of the way around before it gets stuck. Not bad. There you go. I don't know if you guys could actually see that or not, but that is in and that bit works okay. Happy days. Happy days. Okay. Right, so next set. Do I do the blacksmith? Do I do the blacksmith? Or do I do the loop coaster? Right, that's that done. I could do the loop coaster next week, maybe. It's going to take. I think the loop coaster is going to take ages again. So I could literally just start the Ninjago build now. Yeah, I'd need to clear a bit of space. So it's probably not a good idea. But this thing. was taking shape yesterday. That's what we're doing with it all yesterday, and it was starting to look half decent. But now me sat here looking at that, and actually didn't realize how dirty the track was. It looked super clean. So yeah, just need dragons and snakes basically for that. That's all I need now. Dragons and snakes. Right, Blacksmith. We are page 181 is where we're at with that. Page 181. Okay. Right, let's get you comfortable and let's get some bits and pieces built. Okay. Right, so I'm starting there, am I? Right, I've got to figure out where I got to. Right, so I am on page 181, step 288. So not too bad. And of course, I stopped yesterday, and the next step was a sticker. So I've started strong. Not as many. There's not that many stickers on this set, though. Not that many. It's enough. Don't get me wrong. There's enough, but yeah. So this is where we got to. This is what I think would look nice with a sushi restaurant. I think it would work well with the Bricklink sushi. So yeah, I'm thinking that. I'm thinking that's the way we're gonna go. Oh, there we go. Question from yesterday. Who asked the question yesterday? Where are you? Who were you? Are you still here? Let me go back through. I know the username. DGI. There it is. The map. It is in this set. I just haven't got to it yet. So literally turn the page for the first time and it is there. So the map for the golden weapons is in the exact same place as where this bit is. And of course, what they've done is they put a play feature in where it comes through, just like that. That's what it does. It falls through, it falls out, and you're laughing. So there's a bit that you will push just there. Like, where are you? You're there, aren't you? So like that. And that's how it comes out, and that's where the map comes from. Very clever. So that's exactly how it is on the show. That's how it is on the show. So yeah, you got the blacksmith, got the blacksmith logo. The map is hidden behind it, and that's where the map is found. So even with all this detail, you get a little bit of a play feature in there, which is unusual from a slightly older. I think it's an older age demographic. It doesn't say, does it? I don't think it is. Right. Right, okie dokie. Right. Let's just get these last few bits together. So Sean has been buying things. Ultra Bricks might be buying things. 321 has been selling things. Lego King, are you going to be getting this magazine? And have you built anything this weekend? Have you tucked into any of the sets at all? That's the question to be had. No, they're all singular. All singular bits on that. Bugger. Well, Lego King is finishing the brickheads. Have we seen the release date for the new Turtles? It's not out yet, but I'm assuming it's going to be out tomorrow or next week. I think it's the 1st of Feb, isn't it, for those? Obviously, supposedly. Yeah, 1st of Feb. 1st of Feb, supposedly. So the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is supposed to be, for the brickheads, being announced shortly. So that is the new licensing that they are bringing back, apparently. That is the rumour of the rumour that is. And that bit will click. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful games. Beautiful games. All right, that's all I had to do yesterday to finish that off. All right, bag 10. Hey! Well, that's if it's coming. There's rumours. There's rumours. It's supposed to be a brickhead coming out start of Feb. And they're leaving it late, though, as it's already the 25th. But you've got another 7 days. But it's not the last day of the month's next Sunday, isn't it? So you've got another week of them doing marketing material. And then, yeah, they'll be well away. So have to see. But yeah, it's nice that they got the licensing back, because obviously they've had the licensing in the past. There it is. That's the piece that I was looking for. And they were the movie sets, but I don't know what these are going to be based on. So time will tell. Right, that is that roof there. Looking lovely on the backside. And then you've got all the Easter eggs on the inside. So yes, packed full of detail. And I'm going to have this really close to my old town. Well, you saw where it was in the screen grab. So the actual thumbnail is where this is placed. So that's where it's going to go. And I'm going to keep the other bits in as they are roughly for now. And then we'll just see what happens. Right. We have the mum. And again, look at the print. Really, really nice print on these minifigures. They do look really smart. And single print on the face with a long print of hair. So that's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Right. Right, we should smash out a couple of bags now, I would say. I would say. Because if you think, I've been building this really slowly over loads of live streams, haven't I? Because one of them was supposed to be a build, and we just ended up research. I don't even think I started. I opened up the bag. I don't even know if I opened up the bag. Poll. So has Summer been building anything, Lego King? Dribbling. Ah, there we go. Dribbled. That's what we've done. Right, I don't need Bricklink up anymore, do I? No, that can go. And I don't need the instructions up anymore, so that can go. Fantastic. Series 28. What character? I still don't know the full ins and outs of the next wave either. I like some minifigures. Yeah. That's it. They add to the collection, I think, especially when you're making a display. Really important for lots of bits and pieces, I think. That's going on there. Going on the outside is that bit. Yeah, I think it's nice to have. I think it's nice to have different figs, sort of about, isn't it? And just doing different bits and pieces with them, and then it's also nice to make up the sets and make up the displays and all the other little bits and pieces like that. So yeah, I think it works. I think it works nicely, just having a good combination of everything. But I'm still thinking of Ultra Bricks' question: what is a really expensive Ninjago minifigure? Well, we saw a lot of expensive ones last night. A lot of them are the Elemental Masters, which seem to be expensive. Oh, balls! I didn't look at the. Hang on, didn't do it, did I? You guys didn't remind me to look at the band SKU number for the part. That's what I needed to do before I opened up this bag. Right, hang on. Before I carry on any further, I've just thought of something because I'm looking at it going, oh, that wheel's hanging out. Didn't look at the bag, did I? Darn. Right, roller coaster. Number 2. Share that with you. What is that one we need? Again says, got the crocodile with the rubber ring. You are living the dream with that. You can't go wrong. Everybody that's taken part in the poll, 22 votes in so far. 50% of you still say you can't feel your face. 18% you think the weather's splendid. 23% of you say it's wet. And 9% of you say, I like building sets. There we go. And to everybody that's like, thank you very much indeed. Right, so this is where we were. I need to go back past the bits here. I went the wrong way, didn't I? Back this way. A little bit further. Right, so this is now actual part shopping. I wasn't expecting to do this. Right, can anybody see it? Can anybody see the bit that I need, which is a rubber band? I have never, ever looked for one of those. Apparently you get 126 of that piece, look. Blech. Vile. 4 16 by 8, 13 16 by 16. So I think I said about 20 before, so that's a bit of an exaggeration. Oh, that's what I'm missing. I'm missing the top of the candy floss. I know where that is as well. I know where that piece is, so that's all right. I did wonder where that went. Right, there's all the track. There's all the wheels. More wheels, black bits, yellow bits, torsos, heads, other bits and bobs. Oh, where is it? Oh, you're joking. They've got to have it on here. It can't be the only bit that stop it from moving. I don't even know what other set it's included in, because they're just the rubber rings, aren't they? They can't be that difficult to find. No, try it again. No. And so the stuff that comes in the box, they should be listed because there's more than one of them. No. Oh, bugger. Maybe it's not a bit that they sell. I'll have to do a bit of researching. Bugger it. Bricks are us. How are we? How is everything? Good evening to you. How's life? Welcome. Oh, amazing. Oh, so that's I've just caught up now. So it's you're talking about the CMF minifigure. Ultra Bricks, have a good one. All right, maybe we might do one for like an hour. Maybe we might do like 9 till 10. Maybe, just for the sake of Ultra Bricks. If you're still about, let me know that time works for you, Ultra Bricks. And if Ultra Bricks is gone, then I don't know. I don't know what time's going to work for Ultra Bricks. It was me and Ultra Bricks last night, just talking about Ninjago stuff. So we might do a part 2. Who knows? Yeah, I might do 9 till 10. Oh. Yeah, okay. So how was it then? How was the fusion? Because obviously it's not exactly an easy thing to come by. Because because there's a few people around the Insiders weekend went a little bit quiet, and I wondered where people were getting to, and I was wondering if people were fit and healthy and everywhere else. Because Trickle Bricks is another one. I don't know where Trickle Bricks went to. But no, as long as you're good. I've just basically been messing around with the big red roller coaster. I've just repaired everything. We got it going round. I've got the chain working again, cleaned it all up. But it's missing one of those little bands. And I don't know, it wasn't on the back. So it was the big red roller coaster. That thing. So it just didn't have what was required. So yeah. So I don't know. But yeah, okay. So with regards to poll 22, for that, thanks to everybody that's voted. No, I'm glad everything's going well with the foot so far. Things are taking shape. Wow, do tell. What are you doing? Because don't forget, last night you left us in suspense for so long that you forgot to say about the Christmas tree piece that was missing. See, now Lego King wants to know. You've started it now. What is the shape? What are you going on about? So how long's the recovery time for the foot? You started your rehab and things yet, or not so much? If it's helpful, that link. Oh, see, the links don't come through. I can't see it. I've got the live chat on, and I can't see the link. Does this happen with Shibo as well? I had it in August, fully recovered now. Took him around to November. Fair enough. Sean is sorting out his tram station. 321 has found the link, but I can't see the link, which isn't helpful. We'll figure it out together. We'll figure it out. Don't worry. It's only that one piece. It's just for the dragon. So I'm gonna have the dragon. To be fair, it's not going to be motorized anyway. I'm going to have the dragon stood on top of that coaster, so we should be all right. We should get away with it. Yeah, we should. We should, he says, get away with it. But what I do need everybody's advice with, because I still haven't pulled the trigger yet, is with the Ninjago temple, do I get it with this current giveaway, or is there going to be something better down the line to get it along with? And with the new sushi thing that's supposed to be coming out as a giveaway, is that going to be under ×2 points? Because the sushi restaurant will obviously work with Ninjago as well. I could get that double points and then get the temple. I don't know. Okay, thank you, 321. Magic stuff. There we go. So you took about the Christmas tree, and there it was, the exclusive to the set, green, probably 8x8. I just can't believe it's like I've run out of space and I'm missing a piece, and it was probably the piece you need to start with as well. So I can just imagine you thinking, oh no, what is going on? Why am I doing this to myself? Yeah, 4. I still want to know your cheeky list, 321. I want you to sell yourself, because 321 has a Bricklink store for stuff, obviously, hence the Bricklink store. But I still want to know what potentially is in this filthy backlog pile that you've got, which you never might get round to. It's a small rubber ring, white, ×4, part times. Yeah, why couldn't I see it there? So you guys can see the link and I can't. Yeah, so that's it. There's just 4 white little rings. That's all it is. And there's just one of them that. So the ring that's at the very, very bottom of the set, obviously clearly snapped. That's why the chain had drooped, literally like that, and it was getting stuck on the on itself. So it's bizarre because the track rests. Sorry, the link rests on the track, but when you engage it, the band, there's a bit that snaps up and it is held together with the band. So clearly that's what it is. But across the top of the red track, you got 3 wheels, and I've moved the band from the top wheel down to the bottom, so I don't have the band up at the top. You part number 71 on Bricklink. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, this is getting deadly. I'm now looking on Bricklink for the actual. I was like, oh, I could add more coasters. I could add more carts to this. Not a great thing to do, obviously. Right. I am looking at it. I'm looking for it in the background. I don't want to bore you. God, there's loads of different bits and pieces added to this, isn't there? I do like the oranges and the teals and all the other little bits and pieces that they've got. God, there's loads of different At least I've got the correct bird on the set. I've just seen the bird pop up in front of me. It's like, oh, that is part of that. Then that's good. I'm getting sidetracked now, looking at all of the different pieces rather than just typing it in. I'm like, oh, I wonder what the parts I can see. There it is. Got it. White rubber small belt, approximately 2 by 2. Thanking you very much indeed for that. So this is everybody. Thank you. This is the culprit. This is the culprit. So one of those is stopped my whole roller coaster from working fluently. Oh, bugger. Question is, how do I click on it to... Oh, don't say I've just done what I think I've just done. Yeah, I have. Well, I know where it is, so that's fine. I know where it is, and I'm going to be ordering some minifigures. So when I order all the minifigures, I'll see if I can get something minifigure related to get it past the the actual minimum required stuff. So thank you very much for that. Thank you. Yes, so Sean is building the alternate. It looks amazing as well. It does look amazing, and I know what's going to happen. He's going to do it, and then I'm going to be like, I want to do it, but I would have to buy another set because I want to have the other one in the display as well. So I'd then have 2 of them, and then I can see how this is going to go. So I might live my excitement through Sean for the foreseeable future, and I want updates as it goes, please. Updates are necessary all the time. Right, we've got one of those. It's got to be. You've got a big battle. You've got 7 more minifigures to open. Just keep tucking in. 3, 2, 1. Needs a character exactly that. So what else then? What? Come on, just quickly spit out some of the sets that you've got, so you can get my brain thinking of. Oh, I wonder what I could make work. But yeah, Sean, maybe you could get the caravan at a later date. You two can come up with a sticky tips deal and come up with something exciting. So have I caught up with everybody? Small rubber ring. Yeah, caught up with everybody. Magic stuff. Oh, caught it. I think I caught it. Yep. I don't want to get rid of it. Well, that's the problem, isn't it? That is the problem. Filthy backlog. I don't want to get rid of anything. Apart from, ladies and gentlemen, maybe a Lion Knight's Castle. So my question to everybody is, what can I do with a Lion Knight's Castle? Because this is what I did. This is honestly what I used to do years ago. I went, oh, what set would work? How can I make it work? And then in the live stream, instead of me sat here building, we actually just put it in and moved everything. So I suppose now, though, the problem is this time. Well, it wasn't this time last week. It might have been Monday. Everybody was doing their sober, I haven't bought anything since January steps. And now Sean has gone all the way back to 0. Lego King is probably at 0 or 1. 3, 2, 1 is definitely at 0. So you lot at the moment are buying far too much stuff. Far too much stuff. I'm still building my 3rd set that I got 24 days ago. Yeah, so you've got the big space rocket, you've got the Daily Bugle to finish, Haunted House, Ninjago Gardens, Yeah, so you've got a fair few that you need to get on with, Lego King. But I have a very funny feeling 321 probably has all of these sets in a box. And I know Sean has most of these sets in a box as well. So your backlogs, all of you, are outrageous. That's all I'm saying. It's not healthy, but it's absolutely fine. You're all as crazy as each other. Yeah, that's it. The art of chocolate made him fold. Crumbled, absolutely crumbled. Yeah. Oh, I don't blame you on that one. I do not blame you on that one. Because what other Bricklink sets have you got then that's going to be sold 321, or have you got some for yourself? I think so, yeah. Yeah. The robots. You're building you're doing the robot stuff. Yeah. I was looking at them before. So how are you still carrying on with that one? Are you doing a slightly different mock? A slightly different mock now. Right, that's the next bit on the roof. Ah, see, you're back by the what is it? Like the 25th or invitational, whatever it was. What a range of stuff they were. So, like the older Bricklink safe and things like that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful things. Let me shut that down. Just shutting the tabs down. Shut that one down. Let me go into the Bricklink Designer program. So we'll just go over them quickly because we'll have another quick look at the new set that's coming out. I think I am going to on that, and that's the first time I've crumbled in ages. So the 2021 Invitational is what I'm talking about. I do believe that's where the safe came from. So these now, all of these are worth loads of money, or they're going to cost you a load of money, shall I say? So you've got the original castle in the forest from ages and ages and ages ago. The great fishing boat, the parrot obviously looks smart. There's the safe. That's a cool looking thing with all the little bits and pieces on the inside. And you've got the pursuit of flight. And then you've got the legends. And then as you start coming down, that one I wish I knew was a thing. Again, I didn't even know this was a thing at some point. I would have gone for the modular store years ago. I know people that got the bowling alley, which is it's a long length thing. That looks great. I went back and I like the 50s. The 50s diners works great. Again, that's a universal product. This thing is massive, and I think this now is what £600-800 to buy. So it's just never, ever, ever going to happen. But I went back and got this, and this is just nuts, absolutely nuts. And obviously it carries on with some of the others. But for the current stuff, which is obviously going to current series, the newer one is what we were talking about much, much earlier. This is the next batch of the 5. So you've got a chemist for the medieval. You got Walt. You got the this. This is my next purchase. And then you got this. But I said this before. The weird thing is about this is they've all been updated since they got done through, because at the bottom they've got the Ninjago bits at the bottom. Look, just in there. That's why they've got them. If I can drag that up any further, won't release. No, I have to do that. There we go. Yeah, so you've got all of the newer series with the Ryu and all the others that are in there, which I think is a nice touch. But you've got 22 days until the pre-order window opens. Well, there you go. 21 days, 21 hours. The countdown is on for the current Bricklink thing. This boat is what, at least half a base plate longer than the Barracuda Bay. This thing is monstrous. Looks fantastic, and the minifigures that are included in that now are brilliant. But I think for what I'm doing, and of course, what I can then actually do is I can actually put a transportation section in Ninjago, can't I? Because what does it include? You got this. So I would end up trying to do that because I can just have it going around Ninjago. So that's put that in the middle. That's the stop. That's what it's going to be. So this is going to be my next Bricklink Designer Program purchase, which I haven't done for yonks and yonks and yonks and yonks. So that's definitely going to happen in February because I am, and it solved my problem because what I will have is I will have all the water across the back, and then rather than making a walkway, they're just going to get transported through my Ninjago city on this. And I'm just going to basically order a load more of these sections, build these sections or all the parts that I need, and just have it going all the way around in front of the main length across the back wall. I think that will work. I think that it's an easy thing to do to connect a transportation for a theme park, and then all the characters will work perfectly for me. So yeah, that next Bricklink Designer Program purchase, I think. Sean was like, "Stop kidding yourself. Your next purchase is going to be the Lion Knight's Castle." Well, I said the Bricklink. So yeah, we don't know yet, do we? Maybe. The Autistic Brick said, "Yep, only trees left to build. Now I have built 3 of them. And I'm not looking forward to it as I can't build trees. I can't build much at all, so I wouldn't worry too much. You're doing a much better job than me." 321 says, "I've got the caravan, the Harbour Master's office, the medieval seaside market." Oh dear. The Harbour Masters is the one I'm trying to keep for myself. The others are for sale. I nearly backtracked the medieval seaside market. Not gonna lie, and Neil's like, "Oh," I only did that. I made a whole video about putting it in an L shape, and then I was like, no, stopped. So, if anybody needs any Bricklink Design Program sets, you've got the beautiful caravan, which Sean is going to buy, obviously, and then you've got the Harbour Master's office, which is not for sale. I don't blame you because I've got that over there, and it is incredible, fragile, but really, really good. And the Seaside Market. So yeah, everybody knows what the Seaside Market is. So you can't. Good amount of stuff for sale. Stuff is for sale. So yeah, can't go wrong with those sets, I don't think. And the Bricklink building sets, as you saw, the last one that I did with the Winter Chalet, it was one of the better things I built in years. So no, oddly, I don't. I need to get it. So if you were in the last night's stream, I could have just got you on because I could have just emailed you because that's how it works. It's really easy. So you don't actually need any software. You literally click a link and it goes into my waiting room. But I don't have Discord, so I know that's what you guys and girls do over there. But over this way, I do. A lot of us use StreamYard just because it's free and easy to use. So on the last night, I know you were at work, but the stream that I was doing last night, where I can get the comments up on the screen, I can get other people on talking away. I can have up to four of you at the same time. So, but no, I'd like to see that. The only thing you could do is email it. So that's the only thing you can do. If you email it over, the email's in because if you go into the actual main homepage rather than me writing it, if you go to the main homepage and go down, there's the email in the contact stuff. So you can find everybody's own email address. You click it, it'll open up to save you typing it. Yeah. So that we can. I've said this to a few people. If anybody wanted to jump on, you're more than welcome to. But I just need to know because Lego King's done it in the past, and it's easy enough. But I just have to set the stream up on the other software, whereas this is just in the YouTube's internal software, so you can't do anything. It's got a screen share, and that's it. Whereas the Streamlabs, literally, if somebody was like, "Oh, I want to jump on," I just email it to them. They don't need any software. They jump straight in. I can just add them to the discussion, and if they're boring, I can then just kick them off. So yeah, that's easy enough. I like the blue. I do like the blue flames. They're giving you spare flames, which is nice. So yeah, they're giving you some nice spare bits. Not often you get the translucent bits. This, I'm assuming, is supposed to be with a minifigure. I should not have a length spare, so I'm assuming that's her pokey stick. No, it's not her pokey stick. I've already used this then. They've given me a spare pokey stick. That's a random thing to give me as a spare bit. Fair enough. I've got a length spare. Yeah, I can't feel my face. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I can't feel from about, well, there downwards. I don't think. I've got this on. I've got a thermal top on. Yeah, I've got heated underwear. I've got all sorts of stuff on. So, yeah. Well, if you send it in the landscape, I can share it right now. Don't send it in portrait. Send it in landscape, because it covers your email address at the top, so nobody can see it, and then I can easily share it. So, or don't rush. I can share it on the next stream, so it's not a problem. I'm not going to lie. I bet you, Sean, that would make my backside a lot warmer than what it is now. It'll be equal distribution down the channel of both cheeks. Oh, I am such a child. Oh, I've only got 2 bags left. So we'll do one now, and then I'm going to have. We'll do this, and then I'm going to get some food, and then maybe we might go live later on. If not, then I won't. Well, what doesn't help is if you look up, you've got all of these vents, and every single one of those vents is blowing cold air on me at the moment. So it's like being sat in a wind tunnel. It's so bad. It's like an Eskimo. See, I've got Wi-Fi heater for my Lego room. I just turn it on an hour before. Yeah, okay. I literally will open up the loft hatch. As the hatch comes down, it's like Antarctica. You just go, and that's it. And then I'm like, oh my days. Yeah. So we'll see how far we get through on the next sort of 20 minutes, half an hour. Might try 9 o'clock tonight for an hour. Is anybody up for a Ninjago stream just for an hour later on? Because if you are, then I'll set it up. If 9 till 10 is too late for people, then obviously I won't do it. But if you're wanting to, because obviously Ultra Bricks is going to be stuck in a hotel room, so I'll quite happily just chit chat Ninjago minifigures like we did last night for an hour. So if you guys are going to be awake from 9 till 10, because obviously we start getting in a bit later than that, it's going to start taking the biscuit a little bit. But I know some of you get up super early, and I don't know if you need your hot milk and all that kind of stuff before you go to bed, or you wake up and literally snort Monster Energy and just crack on. I don't know everybody's lifestyle. So, Sean, I think does that mean you wake up with the Monster Energy, or does that mean that you're going to be there at 9 o'clock? I'm not too sure. I didn't see Sean's raising hand until after I said about the Monster Energy. So it's either hot milk Sean was talking about, snorting Monster Energy, or he's saying you'll be there at 9 o'clock. So yeah, so we can do one just for an hour, because what we did last night was actually really helpful for me. So we used Bricklink, and we used a website that had a full list of every single Ninjago set released ever. We checked out the value of those sets, see if I could use it within a display setting, and then worked out the value of the figures. and then moved on. So we started in 2011 and we only got to 2015 in about 3 hours. So we would be lucky to say do a year or two, really, realistically. So it'll take a long time to get through it. My friend, you're going to be there with your monster, or you might be there like that with your hot milk, maybe. Well, I'll be there. I'll be rocking myself like this. All right, that, ladies and gentlemen, is confirmed. So we will kick things back off again in a little while at 9 o'clock, which will be nice. And we'll just do it for hour, 9 till 10, and then yeah, because normally we do 8 till 9, but because Ultra Bricks is on the completely different time zone, it'll be nicer for him, so it breaks his day up. Because Ultra Bricks was with us on the stream last night all the way through, and from what I can assume, he's just going to be bored in a hotel room. So we'll do what we can to help. And so don't forget, it's snowing over there, so not like it's entertaining, is it? Not like I'm entertaining anybody, but I don't mind trying to help people where I possibly can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, 3, 2, 1. If you are listening in the background, I am trying to sell your products here. I know it's not working very well. If you happen to have a Temple of Air Jitsu set, or you know how to get a Temple of Air Jitsu set, I would get that in a heartbeat, just in case you have contacts with your store, which you still haven't said the name of. I am doing my best to sell the dream, but I don't know. We are now getting to that time of where people are going to start having a bit of food, aren't we? Because sort of the 7 o'clock time is where people get a little bit peckish. So that's where we are 6:30, aren't we? Yeah, 6:30. Yeah, we are. We are. But I think Sean's going to carry on with his rebrickable stuff. But yeah, we'll go on at 9 o'clock. Or we could do like 8:45, so get an extra 15 minutes in. So we could do that. See what happens. So it'll be around that time. Just keep your eyes peeled. And then we'll finish. We'll close the doors at 10. Probably, yeah, possibly. I've seen 1 or 2 pictures. So I've seen 1 or 2 pictures. There we go. Brick Rewind. I sell on both Bricklink and eBay. Can I find you then? Can you search by the seller? How do I do it? Brick Rewind. Right. Okay. We're going to play a quick game because I'm a child. There you go. You're back in it. So there we go. You two are clearly having far too much fun. United Kingdom. There's 1,900. Oh, right. Okay. Come on, we can do this. We are going to. Well, you got to have to back in, because if hops back over, it's gonna chop and change. So, with regards to the poll, 23 votes in, 52% of you now can't feel your face. Right, I am looking. Hang on, my eBay seller name is Sam Round. Haven't changed that to the company name yet, but I am looking. Oh no, here he is. Here he is. I am looking for Brick Rewind. Is this in alphabetical order? And I'm assuming you're in England. Why is it not in alphabetical order? Why are we starting with the H's? I, J, what? I'm really confused. Why we start with H's? Right, I'll just keep going. J, K, Northern Ireland, Isle of Man. And why are you not coming up with me doing it that way? Well, clearly, I'm missing A, B, C, D, E. Oh, hang on. No. Are you going to be mixed in with just brick stuff? I'm determined to find your thing. Brick rewind. I'm determined to find it. But you're not going to be with are you? You're not the brick? Oh, hang on. Oh, that's clever, isn't it? So now we go to A's. How the hell is that a thing? Right, B. Brick. We found the word brick. Where are you? Come on. Come on. LMNOPQR EFGHIJK LMNOPQR. I've got brick resus, brick relics, brick rides. Where's the brick re-R-E? Where's rewind then? Huh, I'm panicking now. Where are you? Oh, you got a hyphen. Oh no, we've got to put the hyphen all the way through, have we? Okay, hang on. So we've got to go through the brick, go through all of the ends, and then you're going to be one of those. Huh. This is a good game. No, we started C's, so that's not right, is it? Right. Let's go back up. Anybody? We're playing I Spy. Brick Rewind. Brick Worlds. Bricky Dicky. What a name that is. There's a Bricky Dicky. I've got Brick Slick with that hyphen in between. Brick UK, Bricklink UK. Come on. I haven't concentrated like this for ages. I can't see you. I am trying, but it. No. Oh, I'm going to find that for the next stream. Oh, can I get a rewind? Make him. Oh, here we go. Oh, well, that Wales. I'm looking in the wrong place. Oh, man. Right. Isn't that a big hairy nutsack? Right. Let's go all the way back up. Northern Ireland. Wales. Well, there's hardly any of you in Wales. Well, this should be easier. Brick. Rewind. B. Oh, there. Brick rewind. Got you. Oh my days. Oh, right. What do we have for sale? You got one Ninjago. There's a Ninjago set for sale. Anybody wanting this? Fantastic looking thing. This is. It's a very, very good set, that. Very, very, very good set. Um, and I'd just like to point something out as well. Currently on the Lego website, that dragon on the Lego website, but here it is only $32.99. So keep that in mind. What else do we have? There's a castle. Oh dear. There's a Lion Knight's castle for sale, by the way, everybody. There's a anybody that wants a Lion Knight's castle. What else is on there? Superheroes. Ah, this is a good set. That's the one with the spot in at the top. £37. Helmet. Have you? Oh, is this? Have you just taken one? Hang on. Have you just opened this? Is this the one that you're building now? Have you just taken it out of your stock catalog and gone? Whoops. Yeah. Sorry. The Bricklink Designer Programs 2. Oh, well, Sean, look at it. That's looking at you like that has Sean's name written all over it. That really does. And the Medieval Seaside Market. Good looking set. And obviously it goes with the Lion Knight's Castle, doesn't it? I'm saying it before anybody else does. It goes with the Lion Knight's Castle. I know it does. Good, sexy fun on that. Took a while, but we did it. We've done a thing. We found it. You sure? Are you sure you just haven't taken it out your own stock and gone, oh, I just haven't deleted it off there. Nobody bought it in 2 days, so I'm just gonna build my own stock myself. Oh, that what a Craig David song that is as well. That's a good tune. That good tune. Was it the Bo Selector comedy thing that sort of was about for ages and went really quiet as well? Is that the one where they all had like big hands and big heads and things? I'm trying to think how many years ago that was. A long, long time ago, that wasn't it? Right, with regards to the poll, I think there's a lot of people cold because they're all saying that I can't see your face. It's now 24 votes in, and 54% of you have said I can't feel my face. And everybody that's liked the video so far, thank you very much indeed as well. So massively appreciated. So yeah, more detailing on that roof. Does look really smart. Does look very, very smart. Two of those. So if you guys and girls are saying I need a Lion Knight's castle in my life, how can I make it work with Ninjago? Can I make it work with Ninjago, or do I just have an army with the castle that's in the corner? Because can you see that castle from there? Can you see it peering against the blue? That one. That one. Yeah, that castle I think looks quite nice. I still think you bought your own. I still reckon you've stolen your own stock, to be quite honest. Right, that's the next. There we go. Look at this. So that's the next bit of roof that's just been added to this. Nice and simple, nice and easy. Yeah, it's looking smart. It's looking smart. I think that's looking really that way. I think that's looking really clean. So yeah, you can't go wrong with that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to knock it on the head now. And then I will grab some food, warm up, have a shower because I'm freezing cold. And then we'll go on live at 9 o'clock tonight, just for an hour, 8:45, 9 o'clock, just for an hour, and do part 2 of what we did last night. Because, of course, next week might be quite busy with like Lego news stuff that's coming out. So I might try and do a live stream during the week if I can in the evening. But I do want to get this finished as well. So depending on what the news is tomorrow, not in my life story, but depending on what the news is tomorrow, will depend on if this gets finished tomorrow or Tuesday, because I've got more time Tuesday. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. So I'll let you guys go say goodbye to each other. I'll finish the poll. Oh, before you go, yes, I'll finish the poll, but I'll let you finish. Go on. 24 votes, 54%. Cannot feel my face. Yes. Yes. I don't know if anybody's delayed, so I could just be sat here like you all could have gone. I'm just like, yes, hello. I've just put the hang on. I've just put the plate. I've just placed the last piece on the tram station. Ooh. Are you going to send any filth, or are you going to send that after the stream? I am intrigued. I can't feel my face. I've gone completely numb. So that is filth. Are we sharing that filth later on this evening, or are we sharing that filth now? What is going on with the filth? I need to know. What is going on with this filthy filth? I'm like, oh, you're going to okay, you're going to show the filth on the later. I'm going to show the filth on the later live because you've had a stroke trying to write what you wrote. So I just repeat this. It says, I've put the last piece on the. I think it's supposed to. I've just placed the last piece on the tram station. I think that's what it is. But nobody knows what you're going on about the tram station. But this tram station is the Winter Village set from Rebrickable, which was the Holiday Main Street set. So you use both of those buildings, which, to be fair, are a bit of a wet fart for those things. Taken them apart, and then has built a fantastic looking tram station, which I want to have a look at because I love the look of the Winter Village stuff, and obviously I have them just there. So it'd be quite nice to have because I could have 2 trams on the 2 bits of track going parallel with each other, and then have a station where they could live. Anyway, that's my life story for everybody. I have just helped Sean out with his stroke. I will warm up, grab some food, and we'll kick things off. You can start chatting to each other earlier, and I'll probably just be chatting around there. But it will kick off between 8:45 and 9 p.m. just for an hour. Okay, right, guys and girls. I mean, I don't know if that's a cheeky dig or if you just whatever. So Oddly, absolutely splendid. But you're Canadian, Oddly, aren't you? So you're missing the weather. So I think you're Canada, and the others are America. Yeah, I think. So I've just learned that somebody's from Wales, and I've just gone through 300 lists of the UK. So yeah, but the bricks are the same. as he throws it over there. All the bricks are the same, so they all say the same thing on it. Yes, Canadian. There we go. Fair enough. There we go. So you've got all the World Cup coming to you soon, then. So that'd be exciting. That will be exciting, right, guys? So what? We're coming up to 7 o'clock now. 2 hours, hour of pure Ninjago research. So if you're about Oddly, we've got an hour of Ninjago research like we were doing last night. Later on. So I know everybody's streaming over in the States from basically now on, but I'm going on again later just to keep people occupied with the snow. Artistic Brick, I'm back again. Well, welcome back, but I am just finishing the stream. So I will be back myself in about 2 hours' time for an hour of Ninjago history and minifigure research like we did last night. And you guys and girls will just be chatting away. So you take care, everybody stay warm, and I will eat, shower, catch back up with you in a little bit. Oh, Brickable World, everybody's coming back. So I'm going. I'll be back in 2 hours. So welcome back to Brickable World. I know, but 2 hours time and it will all kick back off again. So we're doing a Ninjago history and minifigure live stream in a little while. So if you're still up and about, then 2 hours time, it's just a solid live stream. I don't know why I'm doing this, of research from where I finished last night, from every single Ninjago set from the current series of wherever I finished. From 2015, I think we got to. We had 2011 to 2015 last night. So we'll do 2015 onwards just for an hour or so, and also check out the value of all the minifigures. So goodbye. And I'll catch up with you all in a few hours. Enjoy your evening, everybody. Take it easy. Bye.